It's time for Nicole Sandler's What's News from NicoleSandler.com and the Progressive Voices Network.
For Donald Trump, Wednesday was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. First, the New York Times dropped the other shoe, reporting that some of Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigators told associates that Attorney General William Barr failed to adequately portray the findings of their inquiry and that they were more troubling for Trump than Barr indicated.
New claims that members of the Special Counsel's team feel the public was misinformed by Attorney General William Barr's letter about their report. The New York Times reports that some of Mueller's investigators have told associates that Barr failed to adequately portray their findings, which government officials and others familiar with their frustrations say were more damaging for President Trump than indicated. While Barr says he needs time to make redactions, the Times reports that the special counsel's investigators had already written multiple summaries of the report. And some team members believe that Barr should have included more of their material in his 4-page letter. But government officials say the Justice Department determined that the summaries contain sensitive information like classified material, secret grand jury testimony, and information related to current federal investigations that must remain confidential. While the report says that it was not clear what the findings the special counsel's investigators viewed as troubling for the president, Barr's letter says that on the obstruction of justice matter, quote, the report sets out evidence on both sides of the question.
Next, following up on the White House whistleblower allegations that up to 25 people, most notably Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump, had security clearances approved after first being denied, the Washington Post is reporting that Jared Kushner is senior White House official 1, whose security clearance was denied last year because of concerns about foreign influence, private business interests, and personal conduct in documents released during Tricia Newbold's testimony.
Well, that's interesting.
But that's not all. The chairman of the House Ways and Means Committee formally requested that the IRS hand over 6 years of Donald Trump's personal and business tax returns.
Ways and Means Committee is where tax law gets written, which makes that a very powerful committee in Congress. Ways and Means also has oversight and jurisdiction over tax policy and taxes in general. And one of that committee's sort of superpowers is that the chairman of that committee is empowered by law to request and receive the tax return of any person in the United States. Tonight, the chair of that committee in the House has announced that he is exercising that power, and he is directing the IRS to turn over to him the last 6 years of President Donald Trump's tax returns. And his business tax returns, too.
The president was asked about it on Wednesday.
The chairman of the Democratic House Ways and Means Committee moments ago asked the IRS for 6 years of your tax returns.
Is that all?
That's all.
Oh, usually it's 10, so I guess they're giving up. Now, we're under audit, despite what people said, and we're working that out. As I'm always under audit, it seems, but I've been under audit for many years because the numbers are big, and I guess when you have a name, you're audited. But until such time as I'm not under audit, I would not be inclined to do that. Thank you.
I'm sure that by now someone has told him that it's not up to him. But wait, there's more. The House Intelligence Committee is seeking an interview with and documents from Stephanie Winston Wolkoff, a top organizer on Trump's inaugural committee, signaling that Congress is expanding its probe of how the fund raised and spent more than $100 million. Now, all of that happened after the House Judiciary Committee voted to subpoena the full Mueller report. In other news, Senate Republicans on Wednesday triggered the nuclear option, a change of rules to drastically reduce the amount of time needed to confirm hundreds of Trump's district court and sub-cabinet nominees. Debate on most nominations will now go from 30 hours down to 2. And debate on most nominations will now go. Republican Senators Susan Collins of Maine and Mike Lee of Utah voted with the Democrats against the rules change.
I don't think so.
Joe Biden on Wednesday finally addressed the controversy surrounding his propensity for touching people by releasing a video in which he vowed to be more mindful and respectful of people's personal space.
I'll always believe governing, quite frankly, life for that matter, is about connecting.
Hold on.
About connecting with people. That won't change, but I will be more mindful and respectful of people's personal space. And that's a good thing.
But why is
that's
it
a good
not...
thing. I've worked my whole life to empower women.
Look at this hair.
I've worked my whole life to prevent abuse.
Look at my crazy hair.
And so the idea that I can adjust to the fact that personal space is important, more important than it's ever been, is just not thinkable. I will.
Critics have noted that while he said he gets it, the former vice president never actually apologized for his actions. And that's just a bit of what's news for now. I'm Nicole Sandler. If you appreciate these reports and the Nicole Sandler Show, I hope you'll consider making a contribution. My work is 100% listener supported, and I can't do it without your help. Find out more at NicoleSandler.com/donate.
Okay, Nicole Sandler, thank you very much. The lovely, the talented Nicole Sandler with What's News here on a test broadcast from Paul Leary. And that's me, I'm Paul Leary. And I've got this software that I just became aware of that allows, I got a lot of software. I'm broadcasting, I'm helping Nicole, we're doing some wonderful things over there, but I'm broadcasting on multiple platforms. And, of course, things are coming together, working on this, testing that, and then all of a sudden my big, beautiful iMac computer, the monitor, starts to fail. And I think I'm going, oh, my God, you son of a... But that's where we are. And that's where we're not, because this right here... This camera is my iPad, and I got to plug this in, otherwise we're going to have no light. Hold on. And of course I can't see because this is like this and this is like that. But I was trying to get the three different streams going at once, which to me is remarkable that you can do through the iPad, because if you're somebody who's a broadcaster, which you're not, this is very exciting stuff. Nerding out over here. And there's that for that. Hi, everybody. And when you can get the microphone working and some audio mixed in, that's a wonderful thing. And I'm looking at myself instead of the camera. Now I'm looking at you. Oi, but I believe I'm only on YouTube. And I believe nobody's watching except my mother, who is not up at, well, maybe she is at 3:51 a.m. Eastern Time. Oi, as we go to the... as we go to the National Weather Service, let's take a look at Miami. Another beautiful, beautiful spring day ahead of us. I can probably go right here to the Apple weather. Friday, today, cloudy, 82. Right now it's 75, mostly cloudy in Miami. Okay. But the thing is, it's not live, right? I mean, it's not... I gotta double check everything, so just bear with me, because I know nobody's watching. But maybe you'll see this someday when I'm crazy. Go live. Broadcast title. Offline. Went offline. What happened? Stream went offline with YouTube. How'd that happen? Did we lose the internet? We're uploading 1.1. That's interesting. Oh, I did lose the internet. Everything's lost. We lost everything. No internet. What's that? Oh, that's the stream. Can you imagine this? You know what would be interesting?